She lost her first son, Darian, in a car accident when he was almost 3 in 1997. And on October 23rd, 2019, her beautiful daughter, Aniah Blanchard, was kidnapped and murdered. How much does it impact you, like, mentally?
It's hard. It's hard, but it's also something that I want to do because I love talking about Aniah.
Right.
She was the most amazing human that I think ever lived. I'm sorry, I say that not because she's my daughter, but because she was.
Right.
So I love talking about her. It hurts to talk about what happened to her.
Right.
I feel like it's important to also talk about what happened to her to save someone else's life.
I feel like it's very important we speak about it because it keeps her alive in memory.
Okay.
You know, and there's a demographic of people who don't know exactly what happened. They heard the story, but they don't truly know how special she was.
And you guys you've been doing this for how long? Like the self-defense classes and all that? How long have you been doing it now?
We started Aniah's Heart in 2020, and so we kind of started then. COVID kind of set us back a lot. Going.
One thing I did want you to do, could you just describe, Aniah? Just describe what kind of person she was.
I smile every time I talk about her.
I know you
I do because she was so fun. I mean, Walt knows. They were, I don't know. I didn't exist, I don't think. Y'all, there's videos of it that they were best friends, and father and daughter. But Aniah was just so funny and so happy, and she loved life. And if somebody was like not happy or not having fun, she was like, "What's wrong with y'all?" Like, she was just laughing and dancing all the time. So I have to tell y'all this. So I had Aniah on my birthday.
Wow.
Amazing.
June 22nd.
I never knew that.
June 22nd, 2000. I had Aniah on my birthday. She was my little mini me. She's just like me. But every time my birthday would come around, she's like, "Mom, what do you want to do?" Right. Now we're talking about a child, our childhood. You think your child, it's all about them. Oh, not Aniah. She's like, "Mom, what do you want to do?"
Right. She'll feel me having a day. She's like, "All right, you want to sit there and play video games all night? Go ahead."
So teamwork.
I may do that a little bit too much sometimes this year.
Right? We won't get into that conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah, okay. All right. Part 2, guys.
Part 2.
So you pretty much, with going through this, you pretty much have covered practically every facet when it comes to the feeling of death, because we don't think about mentally. We always think about something else, but when you're dealing with death, like he was mentioning, each one of us deals with it in our way. You still go through those phases and all, but when you're dealing with it mentally, you have to understand that sometimes you have to take a step back. You're not closing down, you're just relaxing, getting your head straight, because you can get to the point to where you forget actually taking care of yourself mentally, that you're not really accomplishing anything.
What's interesting is y'all talked about phases earlier. I heard y'all talk about phases, and the thing about phases, it does come in a certain order, supposedly, but it don't always go like that. You can skip the first phase and go straight to the last phase.
Right.
So it's interchangeable.